this afternoon's witness? If so, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Yes, the witness is being ushered in at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I, EBRIMA JAMMEH.
I, EBRIMA JAMMEH.
Do swear that.
Do swear that.
I'll speak the truth.
I will speak the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Good afternoon.
May we have Mandinka interpretation? You prefer Mandinka interpretation, correct?
Yes.
Welcome to the TRRC. We have met before.
Council, I want to speak in English.
You will speak in English,
okay.
But we would also have Mandinka interpretation.
Okay.
For those who understand Mandinka and are watching from home.
Okay.
Understand?
I understand.
So I would encourage you to allow a few seconds between speeches so that the interpretation is, and so that our speeches would not overlap.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome again to the TRRC. We have met before. My name is Esa Mbaifal. And I would help you to testify today before the commission. You have taken an oath to speak the truth. You are expected to honor that oath and speak the truth. Under the laws of this country, it is a criminal offense to lie on the oath. In addition, it is also a criminal offense to lie to the TRRC. We expect that you would also respect that particular rule. You are brought here as a person who is adversely mentioned. Which means there are some accusations against you. This would be your chance to respond to them. Do you understand?
I understood, sir.
What are your full names?
My names are Ibrahim.
Is your date?
I was born on the 9th of March, 1978.
March 1978.
Where were you born?
I was born in Fonyi Jarol village.
That's right. Mr. Jammeh, where do you work?
Mr. Jammeh, I work in the Gambia Prison Services.
Could you draw the microphone closer to you?
Okay.
And you may sit as in a manner that will make you feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. What was your last position? Prison service?
Mr. Jammeh muna kita ila palasi labangote yeme mara kasola doko okono.
My last position at prison service was Commissioner of Operations.
Makama labango kaso bunda do doko wala munu Commissioner of Operations memata doko wala.
Are you currently working?
Yintembe foibe doko la saimbang.
I'm currently at home.
Saintembe suokono.
And why are you at home?
Munana ibe suokono wonya.
I was alleged by certain prisoners that I do beat them.
Yentumi to kasolanko dole na yentumi ko nke libale.
So the accusations against you regarding torture of prison inmates is not new, correct?
Amunda otumi rolu menu fota ka foko ye kasolanko lu tajire yale amanke kumakutoti.
Yes.
In fact, you have been alleged to have involved in the torture of Makodu Jakite.
Ya foko itarta tajire yako nole menke Makodu Jakite la.
Lamin Ja.
Lamin Ja.
Just hold a moment, let me get my notes. Soriba Konde.
Anin Soriba Konde.
As well as Derek Bright.
Anin Derek Bright.
Are you aware of that?
Foi bota ulu kalamale bang.
These mentioned prisoners, I can remember that they were once alleged of drug cases and mobile cases.
Nyum kasolanko me yalanko ye 12 voting ngakilo ya mumale ko inane tumiro men na wala nyindi ko inane sira ma fengo le mutebulu ani mobile ko la.
Could you just answer my questions?
Laftale ninge nyinin kamen yewo jabi wo nyama.
You would be given adequate time to give explanations.
Mbe wato dilalele puru ifana yo kumolu sata ilafta menu bankela.
The question is, are you aware of these accusations?
Nyinin karo munyin fo nyin tumarolu menga menu foteng fo bota o kalamale bang.
I'm aware of it.
Nga kalamutale.
And could you confirm that when you were interviewed,
Nyin tonya yandino ni wato me ye kachandike interview
by the TRRC,
TRRC la Carola.
You were also informed of these accusations.
Ando ye nyin tumarolu fanalu foyenne no wotumo.
Yes.
Can you also confirm that when I had a meeting, you were again informed of these accusations?
Ni hakilo baka mbrini benta koteke. I hakilo baka na ko nge nyin tumarolu kibaro foyenne.
Yes.
Can you also confirm that you were served with a notice of adverse mention which also included these accusations?
Ko hakilo sinyum fanam mutano ko ye nyumfo ko ye itume kumalela mboka ito dilela tumo men nyin tumirolu fanalu fotale wo kono koteke.
I was served with that recently.
Yo dinale amamme.
You also gave a statement to the commission, correct?
Ye kuma kangulu fole fananke di commission ala fo onte bang.
Yes.
And that statement responded to the allegations that were made against you, correct?
Itu wo kuma kangulu o kata jabirole ti pour ye tumirolu menu foyma fonte.
Yes.
And after my meeting with you, you were given an opportunity to go and look at your statement again.
Birini la bengo kata foka pare inata silo di la pour ila o kuma kangulu ye muru yete jube koteke.
So that you can add or remove from the statement and be satisfied that that is the statement you wanted to submit to the commission.
Waketa nyina kamako isi ila kuma kangulu jube koteke. Ni lefta fen bondi la je wala lefta fen fa la je pour o seke kuma kanti me yalon ko wole fongo nyafa isi tama wala.
Yes, that happened yesterday.
Oketale kunu.
There are issues that I wanted to add there.
Bare ko dol beje lafta kamel la faje. Ngakilo en so men na kotanke.
This statement and you satisfied yourself.
Yes, kuma kangolu ñili karanne pour ñing kamala ka ajibe pour fasi inyafa.
I read the statements yesterday.
nga kuma kan nyin karan kunu
And you made some changes.
Adu yekumo dolu falinje.
I do make some changes.
nga kuma dol falinjele
And you are satisfied with the final product.
Adu men labanta kafula nyoma ka landi kole mula kuma kangoto bitun silang we fango nyafale.
This is what I'm saying, that I wanted to add some certain points which I forgot.
be wala fo kanteng lafta fanna dol fanan la fala jede andu fannal mi alon ko nyina telale pour nga do la faje.
It's quite interesting. You wanted to add certain points, but you forgot.
Lafta kudolu la fala je inyata menula.
Is it a question of changing your mind about certain things in this statement? Or is it forgetting to change certain things in this statement?
Fodum nyina mubang lafta kuma dole falin na je ite lafta falin na nyaming fodum nyinole mutonya ko inyina tele pour kawol la faji.
I do want to change some certain issues in the statement.
Wo dol be jele lafta ka mem falin kuma kan nyin kono.
So it therefore means to say that the statement you finalized yesterday is not the statement you want the Commission to see now.
Amunda sila ila kumu koto yenyine firinko. Kunung iya kumu mentembendi ka bang ila kumakangoluto hanimbi umukumakaneti utimendiate.
No, I want the statement to be maintained. It's just that I want on the progress to add some few points.
Ani amanke wodi lafta no kuma kan nyin ron kuma dole falinjere sa na nyara ta nyin saje si point o dol sotonoje.
We would come to that issue later.
Bina wotole woto nyatonto.
In the meantime, could you just tell us briefly your background?
Iyo sa follow
biographical information.
Nyin tembe follow ka bitun ka sutia ni drum ite mari ite fangu menti mujumality ila koma kuolu isi olu fanali sata nyeng pour mol yalo itolo njumali.
I am EBRIMA JAMMeh.
Ntamu Ibrahima Jammelti.
Born and raised in Fonyi Jarol, Jarol village.
Muluta landon kuluta Fonyi Jarol le Jarol sata kono.
I attended Kalaji Primary School.
Mfolota Kalaji Primary School le
1987.
1987 sango kono.
I sat to the common entrance.
Nga londi kontibo exam okay.
Proceeded to Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School in Brikama.
Ndara Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School Brikama sata oto.
1993.
1993 sango kono.
Then I served at Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School up to 1999.
Ntarta Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School for 1999 sango kono.
Then I applied an application to Gambia Prison Service when I heard of recruitment.
Biring tumala men nga moy ko Gambia kasola bungoro be sulare molla pour do gulala nat na safaro keje.
I was enlisted into the Gambia Prison Service in 1999.
1999 sango no nata na do ko nyi soto.
Undergone on my training.
Nata na ta karangola kasola do ko la karola.
For a period of 11 months at least.
Karitang anin killing na doyata.
From I was posted to Mile 2 prisons.
Bring a bota karango bota la inata nan samba do ko la kasubumba to
2 years.
ntarta do ko la je fo sanji fula.
Was redeployed to Joshua prisons.
Inata nan bonde je samba Joshua kasubungo to fana katara do ko la je.
I served in Joshua prison for almost 6-7 years.
Ntarta do ko la Joshua kasubungo to membita fo sanji wala fo sanji woro wula.
I was while serving in Joshua prisons, I was fortunate to go on to peacekeeping.
Tumala men me do ko la nun Joshua kasubungo to nata na harje kata kayra tabatan dola.
This was 2006.
Ninkera 2006 sangole kono.
Where?
Minto
In Sudan.
Sudan banko kan.
When I returned.
Where exactly in Sudan?
Minto from Sudan.
In Darfur.
Darfur.
Which region?
Tundujuma.
Darfur region, Sudan.
Darfur region, Sudan.
In Darfur, you have Dar Zagawa, Dar Masalit, and what's the other Dar? There's the third Dar. So where were you? In Fasha, Nyala, or where?
I was.
There's a Gawa Bije, there's a Damazalit Beje, and in Sabanjang, Minto Kilino Militi.
I was at Al Fasher.
El Fasha.
Menung Al-Fasir.
Induction.
Induction. Karangola.
After induction, I was redeployed to Sector 3 Al Janina.
Bring Karonyum Brala in Adnan Samba, Sector 3 Al Jalina.
I was at Al Janina for almost 6 months.
Inter Al Jazina for Kariworo.
I was redeployed back to Al Fasher again.
In Adnan Murundi Al-Fasir Kotake.
That's where I finished my mission.
And
El Fasha would be in Darfur itself.
El Fasa Bekela Darfur Fangoleti.
Both Al Fasher and Al Janina are all in Darfur.
Al-Fasir and Al Jarina, baby Darfur Lekono.
El Janina is in South Darfur, the capital of Darfur. Darfur, you have lands. Darfur itself, that is the land of the four, and Dar Zagawa and Dar Masalit, but that's for something else. Let's proceed. When you returned in 2006, where were you posted?
Resettled in 2006. Yes, Samba Mintole.
I was posted back to Joshua.
Young Samba Murundi Joshua Kotangi, Joshua Kasoro.
When did you return? When did you move to Mile 2?
What did you malum in Ate Samba Kata Mile 2?
I was moved to Mile 2, if my memory can serve me. This was end of 2007.
In 2007, Ningarang Hakilo Yama, Kambondi Joshua, 2007, Ningarang Hakilo Sama.
And what did you do in Mile 2?
Tembo Bria Nati Mile 2. Yemuna Fangoke, La Dukola Carola.
I was working as a general duty officer.
Tartarun Dokola Jaka, general duty officer.
Was working on the general duty until 2013, if my memory can still serve me.
Tarta Dogola general duty koto for 2013 niarang hakilo samutano.
I was redeployed to all headquarters.
Inaranam Murundi all headquarters kotake.
To do what in all headquarters?
Purkata Munke Dokola Carola headquarters Koto Nyinto.
As officer in charge, visiting.
Kake officer ti membe marla kumba borlala.
And thereafter?
Biro Botala Dum.
From there, I was. I have the opportunity again.
Biro Botala narna harje osoro kotenke.
To travel to Nigeria on a mission.
Kata Nigeria banko kan kata mission wala kata dokola je fran.
I attended a prison staff college in Kaduna, Nigeria.
Nga karam londi karam do keje memu kasola kuoti Nigeria banko kan.
This was, I think, 2009.
Njigita kabe kala 2009 sangolti.
And we returned back
Muruntana.
early 2000.
Muruntana 2000 wato kono.
You returned when?
Early 2000. We have 6 months course.
You went in 2007 and you returned in 2000?
I said. It was 2009 that we left to Nigeria.
Botajan 2009 entara Nigeria.
So when did you return from Nigeria?
We returned from Nigeria sometimes 2010.
Exactly.
Maybe
so
not 2010
2000. Okay, thank you very much.
Inumbara.
And what happened to your career after that?
Muneketa Elado ko Sambanyato, Biro Botala.
Upon returning from Nigeria, I was redeployed to the prison training school.
Birimbor na Nigeria banko kan narnan samba prison walan kasilo kasoron kolla karamoto.
From 2010
sama kono
to late 2015.
Mbida for 2015 for fadula.
From 2015, I think it was June, if my memory can still serve me.
Kabo 2015 ngamira fo June karo kono ne aran hakilo sa mutano.
I was deployed as Commissioner of Operation
Inata nan samba kanke operation commissioner of operations. Commissioner me marla do go Kenya la kasor.
until December 2016.
For December karo kono 2016.
December 2016, I was deployed back to Joshua as Commissioner in charge of Joshua prisons.
The December karo kono 2016 inara nan samba Joshua ke mara Joshua kasola.
Until this was on March that I was called for questioning that prisoners alleged me of beating them.
For March karo kono inara nan kumandi ko kasoron kol membe kasoro wolle ntumi ko kisikisiro la kuota.
Until the point you went for training in Nigeria, what was your highest academic qualification?
Fo janning wato men itata karangola Nigeria londo la karola ila makamo karangola karola abe tembe jumal to notumo.
I think I said it here that I have attended Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School.
Jikira nyinna nga fo janne follow ke ko nganna karan follow dame woltom Kinderdorf Bottrop Senior Secondary School.
And what is the highest certificate you had?
Certificate jumala soto même certificate ol be kunton koti.
Grade 12 leaving certificate.
Wala buku tannim fula kayto me ka di niabang.
Thank you very much.
Now,
let's focus squarely on the allegations that were made against. When you were head of the training school, who had responsibility over the recruits?
I
was responsible.
And as being the officer responsible, you would also be responsible for their movements, correct?
Wari itele marta o recruitol la wala o tari kutol la woto ila tani na ke sambado ko la dinkiral to woto betele fanambulo to mo.
I was responsible for their movements.
Yeah, ndela marata ila tani nala.
And if they were deployed to do work, that too would be your responsibility, wouldn't it?
Adu be mennu fanalu janjandi la pour yeta do ko la o fanambe itele la.
I want to be specific here. Which kind of work?
Well, if the prisons wants them to use the recruits to do something, wouldn't it be your responsibility to brief them and instruct them to go and do it?
Wala mnyindi ninkaso bunda lafita recruito le doku façon menke fodung atakela itelela lodulati puruka dia muye ke yamari ka foye alinyanta nyinni nyinekela.
Yes.
Ha.
Good. Let's talk first about the work that the training of the recruits. What kind of training are they normally given?
Nga karandiro kunya fo folo e ka karandir nya façon jumale di ñi mokutol la ni eta.
They have a basic training that they undergo. The first lessons that they do is do drills.
Wala follow ni eta do ko le ka karandiri ke karandi fanna men follow wala drills di wala la macho e ka macho ke nyame.
The foot drill and the rifle drills.
Nin kido maranya.
And what else?
And then later on, when they finish the foot drill and rifle drill, we do take them for lecturing.
Ni bota macho la ni macho ka nin kido kala nyan site samba fanna do fanana.
And what are they taught?
Well, ike karandi munela wo lecture lukono wo karandi role kono.
Most of these lectures goes to how you will escort a prisoner.
Karango dol beje menke karan ben wala minde ni kaso lanko ya nadi kaso to ni ba dandan na dinkrato nyana ka tentendi nyaadi le ka samba.
So escort.
Escort. Okay.
And what else?
Animu.
We also
So we know rifle and foot drill, huh? Rifle and foot drill.
Kido aning macho Kenya ngaulo.
Okay. So then they are taught lectures, escort, and what else?
Ni karandi dandandiro la animu.
prison security.
Wala tanko
Security.
kaso mol membe je be tankala nyame.
And the type of searching within the prisons.
Aning
kasi sansango nyim fanan kono ni be je viste la fanan ibe nyanna ferol men tamande la pour ka je viste.
Type of searching, yeah?
Yes.
wala kisikisiro kadulalu jube.
Okay, searches.
These are what we normally taught them.
Nyillem fannal de dalta ke karandi fannal menna.
Do you teach the Prison Act?
Yo kasola fana luwadi. Falbe ke karandi wo fanana.
I did not take them prison staff.
Denana mangani mo karandi wala je.
So you train the prisoners about drills, rifle and foot, and then escort, security, and search.
Church.
That's the training.
Amuntal ke karandi wala la walem macho kido anim fanan ka dandandiroke anin ka kisikisiroke nyinindiro wulmu kolletal ke karandi menula.
Basically, these are things that we do to train them.
Nyillem fannal tenge karandi fannal menna.
In essence, of everything you are taught is just about how to keep the prisoner in the prison.
Amunta wala nyin tiko alkakara alkanyi mo kutul karandi menna dron wolem inyanta kasolan kolu marala nyaadi le kasokon.
No, that is not the essence. The essence of training the prison staff
Ani amanke wodrondi dalilo me asabun ka kasolan kolun ke karandi
is to also help the prisoners in rehabilitation.
be kono wala mindi fanan kasoran kole men soroje pour ke karandi ko la mi alon ko ni findita sinin sama be na fala la fana.
You are missing my question.
Mun dal nañu nin karo e ma faham bake.
My question is not what is the purpose of prisons.
Nañu nin karo manke nyinte ko kaso dalilo mu menti.
We will come to that.
Mbe futala o male.
What I am trying to drive at
Lefta futala damemma
is that the subjects that are taught to the officers
wolem kaso kono doku lalu ike karandi kolu menula.
are things that would help them to keep the prisoners remain prisoners
Wolem purka
as they serve their time.
Wolem pur itelu fanalu ibe kaso lankolu marala nyamin katara kaso kono je ibela kaso wiche obanna.
That is escort. You don't want them to escape.
Wolem dandandiro alimallafi yakana.
Security. You don't want them to escape.
Wolem ibe tanka kanto alimallafi yakana.
And searches in order to make sure that they don't have anything that they should not have, especially things that would help them escape.
Wolem nyintal ka kisikisiro fananke puru nyin kamma alisalo munni mun le bebulu puru ikana fennu mara menu si de ma puru ikana.
Is that the case?
Namira folem.
These are what we train them.
Nyillem fannal tenge karandi fannal men.
It therefore means that the prison officers are just taught the skills that they need to have in order to keep prisoners in the prison.
Woto eka kasola dokula lu karandi menu la wolem nyinti dronko ibe kasola nkolu marala nyadi le kaso kono je.
Yes.
You told us a little while ago that the purpose of prison is for rehabilitation, correct?
Ila kumolu kono mamme bakede nyim fotaji ko kaso dalilo nyete pour ka kasola nkolu nie memuta ya nati je pour isa faling ajiko e faling jannabe bula kasola.
Are the prisoners taught about rehabilitation? The prison officers, are they taught about rehabilitation?
Woto kasola dokulalu foi kawlu fanalu karandile nyanta kasola nkolu de mala nyamin pour que jikolu faling.
Yes, the unskilled, the unlanded recruits, those who came, applied the prison service with skills.
Menu nata kasola doku nyino la men yalon ko ye londo soto nge karandile.
Those are the people mostly who are, later posted at the skills area as do benefit from their.
Wala ka kem molti mi alon ko ni tata foyla karamo ban kasola do hulal nyin ke samba dingiral do me yalon ka be kaso kono je pour ka kasoran kol nyin karande mechola.
No, the question I am asking is whether prisons officers are taught, are given instruction on rehabilitation.
Fodum kaso kono do kulalo foy ke karandile mo falinyala nyanta mo kaso kono kolu falina nyamin.
They are taught of that.
Ke karandi wala le?
Under which subject?
Ke karandi ala lasili jumale la.
The prison techniques.
And one of the prison techniques is rehabilitation.
Adum kasola wo fero lo kilimbije wole mo falinya.
Yes.
Ha.
How to help prisoners to be rehabilitated.
Ebe kasola nkonye iba de mala nyadi la be falin no la nyame ninga tata fa ala watu la fa banga be falin no la nyame.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Ilumbara.
So now back to these accusations that have been made against you. And let's take them one by one.
Killing.
One accusation is that your subordinates, in particular, Malang Tamba, Mohamed Jabi, and some other officers, tortured a person called Falu Sise at the Mile 2 prison.
Mile 2 Kasola J.
Do you know about that?
With regarding to that, I later heard of it.
Men wala kuoto nata na omoy nyato le demanding.
And then it was been rumored that Malantamba beat Falu and then Soriba Konde.
Abe ko be numbe ngunu kanjele ko Malantamba e Falu libala ni Soriba Konde.
And I took it on myself and called Tamba in my office to ask whether he did so.
Nata na fero nyin katanga Tamba kumande pour ka ko ka nyin ka ko la fo a kelebang.
Tamba didn't deny it. He accepted that he have beaten them. Then he appealed and then pledged to me that he did it out of anger, but he will never repeat such a thing again. So I warned him seriously that let him not do such a thing again. Yes.
Are you aware that he was also involved in the torture of this person, Laminja?
Foi bota kalamale ko kota ke anatamodo fanan tajriya e ka fama Laminja.
It was in the same connection. That's why I called him.
What was the problem about what he did?
Muna mukola ya koti mendenta atelawo kebarola.
According to his explanations to me, there was a day that I was newly appointed as operations.
Men sata nyawala mnyindi ko lunna na soro da wato men yende tombon kuta ke kake operation di wala kamara do gola.
I was going inside the prisons to see the prisoners and also the officers.
Puruka kasoran kolje ke aning adogulal nyenke je ka murumurunke.
I went through the gate lodge to the main yard.
Tata ning gate lodge la kata main yard wala mtereba nyinto.
Then Malantamba was the chief officer.
Wato Malantamba telam nun chief officer di.
He was responsible for junior officers and prisoners.
Atela marata nun pakasolan ka dokula la du ila menu la makamo be duma la aning kasolan kol la.
So I went round with him within the yard.
Na tata murumurung lo dingira nyinto kono je.
Then from the yard, I passed through the center gate to the security wing.
Birim bota yard nyindo data ni bunda bato la kata security bunda bato.
When I was going to security wing, I think Malang take a permission from me that he was called at prison headquarters.
Pirin bitakan security wing mafangola ngam jikita ko malang e narna e ndani pour nga yamfa ko ya kumandino na korda bato.
I accept and allowed him to go.
Nsonta ngasilo diala purayeta.
I went ahead to the security wing with other officers.
Tenten kata na murumuro ndara security wing anina officer kotangolu menu ben noma.
I start from security wing number 1.
Follow the security wing number 1.
To security wing number 7.
For security wing number 7.
And then I end my tour at security wing number 5.
Na murumuro nying bang security wing number 5.
But when I reach at security wing number 5, this was during the break time of prisoners. And I greet them and I was chatting with others. That's where other prisoners Doroba appealed to me that there was a time that they took their TV out.
TV table.
I said yes, I was aware of that, but I'm appealing to the DG so that your TV can come back. Whilst on that conversation, Laminja came in. He was throwing unpleasant words on me. He told me maybe I am the one who took the TV out. I was not happy about that. I asked officers to take him back to his cell. Now when I give that, Soriba Konde was inside security wing number 5.
Soriba Konde atabe security wing number 5.
He came annoyingly. Annoyingly.
Abe kamfare.
He started insulting me, all kind of words. That who is me to come there and put Laminja inside the cell. I ignored him. He keep on shouting when up to a point that I understand probably he was trying to instigate other prisoners to do.
Attendanta kasari fo watilo natana kalamuda nying sondo mosoto ko asikeno alafta kasolan kol dol nying alafta ke suku kafama
to instigate them to form to create violence.
Puru isi fitino wulindi.
I ordered officers also to take him to his cell.
Natana kamodi officers la puru ya samba selo kono.
I end my visit at security wing on that day.
I left
back to my office.
Yes.
And then how did
then later on,
before we proceed to later, tell us about Samba Doroba.
So there is a question you asked. I didn't finish that.
I will come back to that. Just answer about Samba Doroba.
Samba Doroba wala kumofanya.
Samba Doroba is a convicted prisoner serving his sentence in my 2 state central prisons.
Samba Doroba molde me yalon ko ya soron kasi bungoto na bangola kasi bumbaro andung abala wato la kanjele.
How is he as a person?
Ala moya ala hadamaya mo fason jumalem.
Samba Doroba, since I know him, I don't know him as a violent prisoner.
Samba Doroba moldi kabringa long mola me yalon ka manke fitina modi manke kasolan ko me yalon ko fitino diara.
His honesty?
Ala tilingudum.
His honesty, I cannot say much on that.
La tilingude ndef ku jama fono la ko.
Is he trusted?
Molem fo mo si jiki ala bang ko jikin na molem kaso kono je.
He was trusted and trusted by officers working there until they give him as a red band, a mesh boy.
Molem me alon ko lanna molem mol lata la jele fo officers wolem kanto men bet kanto bun maralin kanto bun dala je makamo diala ka fa red band o diala.
Is he now the chief mess boy?
Sayendung atelom chief mess boy tibang.
That is up to my knowledge.
We understand from other witnesses that he is in fact the most trusted person in the prison.
Ngam nyimmoy mo dolu la men sede yaro ke ko menu be kasola atele moti may mu lanna mo ni jikinna moti katambi mo be la kaso ko.
Do you agree with that?
It could be.
For the all the time you were in the prison, was he ever, do you know if he was ever involved in any disciplinary problems?
Wato men itebar takuol la kaso kono je fo asin kenyinti ko inene sibo kala mako atarta ku kono me ya lonko asike tilimbalia koti wala jenko.
I am not aware of that.
In fact, if he was so involved in misconduct, he would not be given the red band, would he?
Ning ayatara mole me ya lonko akadum ku kebalolu kono woto iteo bunya dilala ikafame red band.
Yes.
And we received evidence from prison officers and even from Samba Doroba himself that he is the chief mess boy. Do you have reason to dispute that?
Nyin kibaro soto dolu bulu men yesede yaro ke ko anate Samba Doroba fango ko atelom chief mess boy ti kaso kono je malom fo yo isi tonya yandibang.
I cannot dispute that because I don't work directly with Samba Doroba.
Teo so no la katu mandra do gola Samba Doroba fango na mandra do gola koto na mandra do na do gol man katanyola.
But if he is chief mess boy, as he officers claimed, much is happening in the prison. Isn't that the case?
Ning ayatara tonya afota nyamin dolu ya fo nyamin kanabula atefangola satarola ko tonya ning atelon chief mess boyti woto kuja mabe kering kasola je wolta kumpala fae fellong woluto.
Could be.
Asikie no?
So now let's go back to this accusation.
Sainga murunyin tuma rolukan.
So you went to the security wing.
Itata security wing.
And because of your altercation with two prisoners,
iningo kasolanka fululu lawo kuma nyosaba.
You asked that they be put in the cells.
Yafo ko ye murundi ye dundila selo lukono.
I do say that, but it was very difficult.
No, fole bari akoleata numbakele.
Laminja accepted. He said he is going back to his cell.
Laminja onar na sonne ko abitala selo konole.
Sorba Konde insists. He said he is not going to go back to his cell.
But Sorba Konde ate balantala ko ate murla la selo kono.
It was a push and pull.
Akata nyo sabolti.
Until he tore my uniform.
Fo atara tembela me alon ko anara na uniform wala butono nyinga anara na kuntu.
Whilst I was assisting officers to take him inside his cell.
Moment na mbe kanto tanko bunda modol mako kan puri ya ngamurundi ngasamba la selo kono.
So eventually he was taken to his cell, correct?
Amunta labandula aliadundi selo kono fonte.
Yes.
And then you left the scene.
I left.
And what happened afterwards?
Afterwards, it went up to some time. That was the time Malantamba. Before Malantamba confessed to me, I heard some rumors that Malantamba beat Soriba Konde and Laminja.
Nyo sabato kono na mo ko Malantamba e Soriba Konde aning Laminja e lipale.
Did you think that that beating was lawful?
Ila miraroto o butero wala liparo dum kulo menni luwa tata nyola ba.
The beating was unlawful.
Why do you say it was unlawful?
It was unlawful Because if they have committed something, they should have been taken to a competent authority.
Me ya sabun ko ani luwa manta wala mi dikatu nyin kamala ni ata ye fenke e nyanne sambala mol santon ko leya pour wolsi kuluro lay kan.
Is that the only reason?
For the man and daliloti.
They should have been taken to a competent authority, and then if they found them guilty, they can charge them based on the Prison Act.
Ning ni samba o nyaton kol kan ni wol yaaje ko de menke de luwa tinyale wol si tumi ye tumiro le kan kasuji ning luwa la membe maralin kaso bundala,
And punishments can be awarded based on the act.
sana kuluro la kan kasuji ning luwa memfo ya ke la luwa memfo.
So, in essence, you are telling us that Tamba acted out of his powers.
Benyina foka nyanko. Tambaye ko menkonya ya tamandi ko ate fangola fansun sembole kan.
Yes.
And do you believe that committed a crime?
Fo ilata la leko woto tamba ay kruya leke onya ay luatinya.
At that time,
Watola
due to pressure,
de to kamala
I was not aware that he have committed a crime.
man nyin kala muta ko ka fako ay kule men jawiyata.
What pressure?
Mun kole aku
There was pressure in the prisons, that is the movement and so on. The office was very much pressurized.
De to be nun jele ba ke fanyi de to men be wala mi di office nyin kono be detering ba ke la nu.
Mr. Witness, this is the most bizarre answer I have had before the TRRC for a while.
jabirolu kono me ya lon ko wala ka kuyata jabiru dolu tinenanga mem moy TRRC jang.
You said you know that he acted unlawfully.
Ya foko yenyi lon ko ay menke anil luwa manta.
By beating somebody he had no authority to beat.
Kamo bute me ya lon ko ama sembo soto luwa la karola ko anyanta nymbute lale.
Yet you would not know that he committed a crime because of movements in the prisons?
Ando silong eko imalon ko kae luwa tinya katu kolu betani na kanyamin kolu belari nyamin kaso kono.
Should I say it here that he have committed crime?
Council nga fo janne o jango ay menke amambeng
Before beating prisoners, he should have charged them and take them before a competent authority.
yanninga be kasolan ko lifala nyanne 2000 la folo ay samba kunton kol kam folo wali la kol jube.
So at that time when you had him in your office,
Wato meng ite anate kan abela ofiso kono.
in spite of the movements in the prisons and the pressures, that he committed a crime.
Wo kolu belari nyame wege yo tani nal ni wo kolu fo anin kol belari nyame kaso kono ya lon ne wotumo ko ay luwale tinya.
Yes.
Did you do anything about it?
Fodum idata ku tamandi wo koto lebang.
He appealed to me that he acted out of anger.
Endani le ko baro nyin aya kele ninju subole kan.
And he regret his action. So
Nim sata la baro nyin ay menke.
was what he told.
Did you have the power to waive criminal conduct in the prison?
Fodu nyin sembo belale nimmo ye luwa tinya purite yam faye kaso kono.
Did you have the power to waive it?
Fo sembo belale puruka wo ko bay anan men ka luwa tinya puruka o mari kulu fo yo sembo soto le puruka o bay.
I did not have that authority, but based on what he told me, he said he went back to these inmates and then he apologized them and they accepted his apology. Based on that, that's why I also accepted.
We did not hear the interpretation.
Sorry, I missed that person.
Ay mem fo wala nyinti ko biringa adia mundi ay nyina fonyanko amuruta o kaso lankolu kanne atate bolo sai biraye bolo sai woldum fanan sonta atela bolo sayo lale wala na waire ako wolu sonta bolo sayo lale wala nan defa nan nata yam faye.
what you have said is you know that you did not have that authority. But because he had asked for forgiveness from those people, you agreed.
Bara nyimmen foko wairi atetata wo molu bolo saile ay menu lipa woto wala yakendi.
Yes.
But what you did not have authority to do so.
Bari yemenke woto ima sembo soto luala karola purka okay?
Okay.
And do you realize that as superior officer, you have responsibility over the actions of your subordinates?
Fo yanyi njele ko wairi itilam nyaton koti wulukunna utumo. Fo imanyi mfahamu ko lotan kamole bete kunna ko itele marata wulula ila kebaro nila kulu beta mandinyal.
Yes.
And that if you know that they are about to commit a crime and you failed to stop it, you would be responsible for that crime. Are you aware of that?
Febotanyum fanankala maleko ni o molu pareta purka luati nyake andung ite alon ko nyimula dunoleti purke ibaliala adu imanna okay fo ima faham ko woto fanamu luati nyalti bang.
I was not aware that they are about to commit crime.
But
are you aware of the law of superior responsibility, that if you are aware that your subordinates, in a force structure, your subordinates are about to commit, not stop it, you should be responsible for that crime? Are you aware of that?
Oh, ebotanyin kalamale ko. Dame ya lonko e marata jela andundo kulal men bijete le marata wolula ni batinya kwoke andu ya long e manna ibaliala fo wolunata na woluati nyake fodun e manyi oto itele la lodula moti kawo bay andu imanna bay hu fanamu luati nyalde.
In this case, I was not aware that they have done this. He was the one who walked to my office and explained it to me what he have done.
In quarter Muntefa Malo Nuko Nimoli Nineke. At a phone kunding hotel Tamatana single and at a phone office. Kaya be Satanye Kafoko Nineke.
You regret his actions?
Mr.
Alabaro Ninganana Nimsala, Emenke.
You are answering a different question.
Ebe kumadole jabi kande ngenyin kamena imo jabi.
The question is, were you aware of the state of the law that as the superior officer in this organized force, you would be responsible for their crimes if you knew that they were going to commit those crimes? Are you aware of that law?
Nkamenyin kawala mnyintiko. Lua ay memfo ko iteme munyaton koti umulu kunna. Fo misali kama itele nyanta ulu balila kukurunkeola ni misali kama ipareta purkata kukurunkeola yo imanna ulu bai wo kukurunkeola faketa fo imanyi lonko woto sai ngo kuomenketa woja woto itele la lodu la moti yo kukurunmenke onya iteme munyaton koti memula kunton koti woto sai itele la lodu la mu purka ulu wati nyake.
Counsel, in this case every officer is given his or her own responsibility.
Council nyindin kira jang dokula me bakaso kono je ila dokula sartol menti ka dilale.
And I believe this is why Malan Tamba knew that he have committed what he's supposed not to do. He have committed a crime.
Wala sabu njikira nyinku to jang Malan Tamba jikita nyina menke ay baro menke anarna kalamuda ko ay menke amanya kake.
And then he quickly rose to those prisoners and seek apologies from them.
Let
me take it from there. I understand perfectly what you're trying to say. The individual responsibility of Malang Tamba and others, it's one thing.
Molu la kunkilinta menketa Malang Tamba ala lodula ala lonkunto duno anindolu kudoleti.
Your responsibility as their superior is another thing.
Itela lodula duno ko itela muito lakebati o mu fanna dole fananti.
We are not talking about Malang's individual responsibility.
Mandara malal na kumkilin lodula fokang nyanta kilamenti.
He has come here and answered for his own conduct.
Anata janne ay jabiroke ate fangola kebaro lula karola.
We are now talking about your conduct as their superior officer.
Mem fokan jansain wolem ite fanana kebaro ila lodula ko ite le muitola nyaton koti do ko la karola.
Are you aware that as their superior officer, if you knew they were going to commit a crime and you did not stop it, you would be held liable for that crime?
Wolem nyinti ko wairi itele muila kebati yenyi lonko ibita kam purka luati nyale ke imanna ime bayin diala hanfo yake woto mukule time ya lonko itele la duno muoti.
If I knew they are going to commit this crime, I would have stopped it.
Ninga tara ngalo nuko ikatani nkome na kujawolem be bantam bille nyatole.
Crime has already been committed and then they pleaded, guilt of it. And then seek for forgiveness.
Baro kitale foka pare silang itol fon na nimsa ye menke andu na daniro la purunga yamfe ya purmu yamfo la kodo.
Are you aware that as superior officer, if you know that your subordinates have a crime, you have to punish them as per the law? Failure to do that would also amount to a crime.
Fenyi lonako ni mumola nyaton koti wolu nata luati nyake silang ete manna wolu kulu foy manyin fahamu ko woto silang ite fango kungo fana ye luale tinya wo nyin kamala ko men ye tinyaro ke ema wolu kulu.
Yes.
Ha.
So you agree that by not punishing them according to law, you have also committed an offense?
Woto silang wenyi itandiko wairi itelio kuoke ite manna wolu kulu woto wenyi na itandiko ite fana ye luale tinyawo nya katu ila dindingule luati nya menke imanna ikulu woto ite fana ye luati nyale.
Council, based on humanity,
Council hadama ya la kuokam
when they beg for mercy,
ni brina daniro ke yamfola
and they accepted their own deeds.
Isongol sonte la baro la menke.
This is why I accept.
Wale asabu mfano sonta.
But you also accept that you did not have the power to just accept it like that. You agree?
Yenyim fana lonko imanyin sembo soto purka son na wonya walawo daniro la kule nyanta tamalaje foy fango yo fana fahamule sonta wala le ban.
Council, I am their senior.
Council ndala muila nyaton kotinu.
If they come forward and appealed to me,
Ni inata nandani.
and they confess that what they have done is not right,
Andu ifangol sonta ko ye menke ko amani silo manta.
I accept it.
Mfano so.
So witness, that is not in dispute.
Manso mawososo sedo.
What happened is not in question.
Menketa amanke ko wala be mbewole kang.
What is in question is as follows.
Membe menno masata kan wala munyinti.
You did not have the power to waive the crime. You agree?
Imanyi sembo soto purka yamfake wala luati nyala. Isonta wala leba.
Yes.
Ha.
And by the fact that you did not do what you were supposed to have done, you have also committed a crime under superior responsibility.
Oto esisonyi nako wairi iman kuota mande anyama aduitelon kunton koti. Oto itafana ye luati nyale ila nyaton kaya kang.
Yes.
Ha.
And under the law of superior responsibility, you should also be guilty of torture. Are you aware of that?
Woto luaye memfo nyaton kaya kuola karola. Woto luaye tefanang kalami le ko. Woto idabe o tajire ya konole wairi mene yake maulukulu.
I was not part of them.
Ndateje.
No. I am not saying that you actually participated in that torture. I'm not saying that.
Mantara nyumfo kanko ifango dabe o taji o butero kono kaibe butela tumena kafo ifango dabe jele ifango ya kele hani mo fode.
You have agreed that by failing to do something about it, you have committed a crime. Haven't you agreed to that?
Wala mnyinti ko ifango sondale ko wairi nyili yeluati nya imanna kuta mandije ko woto itafana yeluati nyale fo imaofu.
Council, in this sense,
Council nyinkola fanala.
in as much as the ones that have committed those beatings,
Ninga jube men ye liparo nyimfao ke ni yela ko jube.
We are going back to everything you've said before.
Mbe murukan ko le kan yemenu fonum foloto.
That is not the issue. What happened is not the issue.
Men keta wo manke ko nyinti silang nyintembeng.
What the issue here is, you have agreed that by your failure to do something, you have committed an offense, and you have agreed to that.
Memu koti men keta enyanta luala ko men tamandila imma woke ifango sonta ko woto ye luati nyale.
Yes. What? Yes. So what I am bringing to you is that, in fact, under the law for superior responsibility, you should be held responsible for their crime. You should be held responsible for the torture that they have committed. Are you aware of that?
Fo ibota nyin kalamala ko nim misali kama ko belari nyamen hanu fo ite fango sonta damen naten saying woto molu nyante tele chodila ko woto eteli yo kuruya menke onya kaluati nya woto sila woduno late ite fango le kan wairi te metul kulu nka jele fo.
Council, I did not send them to do those crimes.
Council me bula pour yeta baro nyinke
So
yemenke.
I don't think I will be responsible for that crime.
Manjiki ko woto ila baro nyi yemenke woto
have
fana mamera ko
appealed to
duno nyintano la.
They have appealed to me that they have done a mistake.
Ya kele inata kan yendani ko yemenke ama imabeng inata ya yamfo nyini.
And they regret their own actions.
Andu inimsata la baro la yemenke.
Based on that,
Kasuji wala.
I accepted.
Sonda.
But you know that it was not within your power to accept or not to accept.
Bari yenyi lonko amantara itela sembo kono kason wala kabalangala.
You had the ability under the law to mount an investigations and have them prosecuted for their crimes.
Andu nyimuitela sembo leti ko inyanta kisikisiro kala itela ukuoto andu ning anata sene ako iluati nyale itafana nyanta kule lala woto.
So this is a situation where the prisoners themselves accepted the apology of the offenders.
Okay, council nyimu al me yalon ko prisoner wala mkasoron kolting we menu fango liba wala fango narna sonne kabri ye bolosey.
How do you know that?
Yo lo nyadile.
This is what Malantamba told me.
Malantamba nyine fonye.
That's why I accept his apology.
But you did not investigate it.
Bari ima kisi ima ko bunyoto.
I did not investigate it because I trust him.
Well, you trusted him with the prisoners, didn't you?
Oto yanyi lanno sotole ala karola aninka so lankol tema.
Yes.
But he tortured them.
He said he does that out of anger.
Did you expect that he would torture the prisoners?
Council, he said he acted based on anger.
Was
unexpected.
It would help, Mr. Witness, if you just answer the questions I ask instead of broadening the issues and go dilly-dallying. Just answer the questions directly.
Sedo memu ko kumoti ninge nyinin kamen lafta yole jabi tilingu kang wole fisiata ebe jenken na nyinin karola kakumo fanundi.
Clearly, you failed to do what you were supposed to do. Do you agree?
Aseneata ko inyanta ko menkela imake fo isi songola bang.
And that is a crime.
Adu muluati nyalti.
You agree?
Isonda.
I did not do it with that intention to.
We are not asking for your intention.
Mantara inganiyo nyininka kang.
The issue is what you did was criminal.
Go momenti yemenke luwa balantala.
Okay.
Now let's move on to the others.
In
fact, your modus operandi was such that you guys were called a torture team, correct?
Ila kolu tamandinya forla lenyum foko woto itala enila omolu al mutajire wolleti.
The name torture team, I had it in the CRC here, and I was surprised also.
O mene ka fo torture me mutajire ya ka fo molti ngo mo TRC jana ndu wenja kalle.
But of course, they would not call you torturer at Mile 2 prisons because then you would be torturing them even more.
Te kumandila tajire wala. Mile 2 kaso kono je ning amanka kuti menketa kulem ye menje wala na yafo. So wala dalilo le ya sabu.
I was not a torturer, and then if I was doing that, it may be rumored, I may had it.
Ning manke nun liparlati nu ning atara mun liparlale fana mudu ka ngunu le ndong andu nyare ka ngunu fana ba moy lale.
Well, be rest assured that that is the reputation you had at Mile 2 prison. The prisoners and also officers call you chief torturer.
Shalom ko bitum wala mukuti ye men fo ima kasola je katu kasola nkolu ye men sorong aning official fanglu dolu men be do ko la kasola je wala ya fo ko mutajire ke balde.
Counsel, those officers and those prisoners lie against me.
Kay council o kasola do kulal ane o kasoton kol ol be kafuta nyomale faniya lankang. Manke tonyati.
A prisoner called Baba Gale Jallo.
Fo kasola nkalon ne bangi men soro ka fo me Baba Gale Jallo.
I know Baba Gale Jallo.
Baba Gale Jallo ngalon ne.
What problems do you have with him?
Ina mun ko le yakule soto.
I never have problem with Baba Gale Jallo.
Nana na man ko le ya soto nyotema.
What reason would he have to lie against you?
Ay mun dalila le soto woto pour ka faniya fo itema.
It's known to him.
Atele ya long.
Ovivan, can you kindly play for us the testimony of Baba Gale Jallo? So let's hear what he has to say. Volume, please. Volume, please.
Prison officers Sekuba Jaju and Mohammed, do you know of any other prison officers that were engaged with these other beatings you mentioned?
ñi fa liggéey tudda nga fi Sekuba Jaju ak Mohammed ndax xam nga ñeneen ñoo xam ne ñu fa liggéey te bokk ci dóor yi.
Ki Ibrahima Jammeh.
Ibrahima Jammeh.
Dóorkat la.
He was a torturer.
At that time, inspector la one.
At that time, he was an inspector.
Something Tamba.
Something Tamba.
Chief officer before.
I forgot his name, but he was the chief officer there. And other recruits, but the recruits did not the beating. All they did was to hold the prisoners. The torturers were Ibrahima Jammeh and people like Tamba.
Sorry, what was Ibrahima Jammeh's position at that time?
Ibrahima Jammeh moom lan la fa woon jamono jooju.
Operation commander la woon.
He was the operation commander.
Was he known by other names?
Am na beneen tur buñ ko xamee woon.
Chief torturer.
Chief torturer.
Thank you very much on that
Which
one.
other name did prisoners used to refer to him?
Prisoner yi dafa am beneen tur buñ ko daan ooyewaat.
They used to call him Jammeh.
Chief torturer.
Others call him chief torturer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Mr. Jammeh,
Yes.
you have heard that testimony.
So yo CDRO moyle Mr. Jammeh.
I heard the testimony.
Okay.
Ngara sede andiro
It's all
nyinga moyle
false.
abe mu manke tonyati.
Could you say again?
It's all false.
It's all false.
Abe manke tonyati.
Were you chief officer? Were you, head of operations?
Fo etelom operation la nyaton kote otumo.
I was head of operation between June 2016 to December 2016. And between that tenure, I have never beat any prisoner.
Nana kita no operation nyaron ko kabo June 2016 kara for December 2016. But we hear nyimbe kono nana manghani molipa.
So what he said about you being head of operations, that's not false.
But I mean for quite a lot of operations la nyaton ko o manke kuma soto baloti.
I declare myself here as former operation.
Just answer the question.
Yes.
And what he said about Tamba being chief officer, that too is not false.
I mean for fananko Tamba mu chief officer tinu o fanam manke kuma soto baloti.
Yes.
He has implicated recruits in torture. Is that also false?
I recruit all fanal to for menu dama beta o tajire yato. Fo fanam manke o fanam kuma soto baloti ban.
There was a time that recruits were requested.
Watina na soto nda recruit ye kaninne.
And this time I was
requested to do what?
I'm coming up.
No, just answer the questions.
If you don't allow me to come up, probably it will be difficult for me.
Mr. Jammeh, be rest assured. Listen, just hear me out. Be rest assured you will be given an opportunity to explain your entire situation. Just hold on, okay? I want you to answer the questions asked so that we can have a structured testimony. The question is, have recruits ever been involved in torture? Answer that question.
Ibe wato sotolale puru ita fana yela kumolu sata. Yo bari nyininkaro membe keka wala mnyinti lafita ni nyininkaro keta nyininkaro mumenti yo jabi onoto.
This happened.
Ketale.
So when he said recruits were also involved in torture, that's not false.
Na nyimfoko recruitol fanal dabula ta utajire yato. Oto kuma soto balonte.
It happened. This was once.
Ketale sinya killing.
So in essence, the only bit in what he said that you claim to be false is that he has included you among the torturers. Is that not correct?
Amunda silang nyininkaro nyinto. I memfoko. Etebe tajirewol le kono amunde etla kumoto odronnem kumasoto baloti.
Omange kuonyindi.
That was the only bit you find as false, correct?
Amunda odronnem koti ikomemu kumasoto baloti.
He said, I'm a torturer and I'm chief torturer.
Akonte mu tajiralti andunte mu tajirira keba kuntomba kabalti.
Apart from that, is there false in what he said?
Wokola ayinyu menu foten fo kumabe ulukono le fana memu kumasoto baloti.
Unless you allowed me to explain.
Probably
it will be very much clear to audience and the listeners.
You want to explain how recruits came to be involved in torture, correct?
Ite lafta nyina fala. Recruito luma beta o tajire yato nyame ngamere lafta ole sata la fonte bang.
Yes, I want to explain in detail because he said recruits are part of torturers.
Lafta ko fanna nyinne sene yandi katu aku recruitol fanna ida katara tajire yanyin kono legi wala liparoni.
At this point in time, I was at the training school. I was never commissioner of operations.
Andungu tembe na kamem fo aron debe nu training school ron ke karandi damendo munana manke commissioner de operations.
Mr. Jammeh, yes. We will come to that particular torture.
Mbina wotole.
And you would have a chance to explain everything in detail. The question you were asked was whether recruits were ever used in torture. And you accepted that they were once used in torture. You agree with that? Okay. When I asked my question, that was the only bit that I was interested in. We would come to the other torture that you want to talk about. So in essence, from what Baba Gale said, the only problem you have is that he called you a torturer and called you chief torturer, correct?
Koleabe larin damem Baba Galle jallo e mem fo ala kuma kangolu kono teng ay mem fo koy mutajire wolta andu mutajire nyaton kolta amunta ku wodronne mu koti kolea la karola e kuma kango nyinto.
This was false.
And that's the only problem you have in what he said.
I accept that.
I take it that your answer is yes. That's the problem you have, that you're being called torturer.
Koleati kumaka nyinkona ay memfo birako mutajire wolti anin tajire nyaton ko le muyti ngamero dronne mkumoti koleabe damen nakarola.
If I may understand, torturer, this is an individual whose work is only to torture people.
Council ninga ko nyim faham ni ko torturer wala tajire la wala mi do tatala do ko be mutata nata wala kamul tilimbali yadron kamul.
I think there is a mistake in your definition. It is not a person whose work is only to torture.
One thing.
A torturer means a person who tortures another person. Yes. Well, if you torture once, you are a torturer. But the allegation that you face is that you are chief torturer. You are part of a team that were involved in torturing people. Do you agree with that or you disagree with that?
No.
Could you kindly play the video of the testimony of Jumbo Jallo, please?
Ali Jumbo Jallo la CDRO fanam bondi video
torture that happened to detainees at Mile 2 Central Prison.
Say left yeje fonye nyimolu memu yemuta yenati je ye tajiri ya nyami Mile 2 fango kasoko je left yole fonye
Mile 2 de ye nga molle soto je minu yalon ko wolle kalli paroke Mile 2.
Well, in Mile 2 there are special people who did the beating.
Wolle ka prisoner fundindi ke samba headquarters koma.
They would take the prisoners outside behind the headquarters and beat them up there.
Sorry, Mr. Point of clarification. It seems at this point you're talking about actual prisoners and not the detainees. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm referring to the prisoners.
I just wanted to clarify this point because from the evidence you have given, it seems to suggest that the detainees were not tortured ever in Mile 2 but were taken out to a special place to be tortured and brought back.
Ante kaminu be kalamota ke ike chikajele ye samba ye bute after ye murundi na mbari nene me bute nte nyala.
All the incidences that I was aware of, the individuals were taken out, beaten up and brought back. But I never saw anybody beaten inside.
But then the actual prisoners either being convicted or on remand are tortured at the Mile 2 Central prisons.
Bari nyimulu mene butete dolu kake molleti ye menu sorom fuka pare dolu kake nyimuta molleti ye menu ditenje eka oni be bute like findindile yete bute banta yenati.
Ah, yes.
And this torture, as you've explained it, or maltreatment would usually happen at the annex opposite where the headquarters of the DG is based.
Monta wo bute rodum akake dinkiral to memu prison la korda bati saying DG fon la officer be damen ike sambawo bule ko make buteji.
Ah, yes.
Thank you for that clarification. You may continue to tell us what happens.
Numbara yeje senende tenteng ya fonye silang yemel longo kolto bute ro nyin nakarona.
Butero ikaminu bute wala fanka fontolie.
Those that were beaten usually are the ones that would tell us.
Mawo ni katara nyokane.
Since we were always together with them.
Niye samba niye bute mba kalamutala.
When they take them out and beat them, we are usually aware.
Kane kamale samba.
They used to come, collect them, and take them away.
Yes, samba.
Take them away.
Ye buteje.
They beat them there.
Ye murundina.
And then bring them back.
Ari ni murundina jeng fangal kalon ko ye butele.
But when they are returned back, we used to know that they have been beaten.
Because one prisoner bije.
Because there was one prisoner.
Fallu Cisse.
Fallu Cisse.
Ralalem.
He was a tailor.
He's a very good tailor.
He was a very good tailor. He used to sew our uniforms. He used to sew the jumpers. He was a great tailor. They had a misunderstanding. They arrested him. They took him behind.
Very seriously.
They beat him very seriously. And brought him back. Many people in mile 2 were aware of that. Because he told us.
Personally.
Myself personally. He told me.
Because
Because I took him and recommended to make him a red band. He kept telling people about that all the time.
Mr. Jallo, you've told us that he had an encounter with some officers. Can you name those officers?
EBRIMA Jammeh.
It was with EBRIMA Jammeh.
Mohamed Jabi. Malang Tamba. A special group also.
They had a special group. They used to call each other, and whosoever they wanted to torture, or whosoever they wanted to beat, they will take you away. They wouldn't do it inside mile 2. They will do it outside.
Either around confinement,
either around the confinement, behind it,
or headquarters,
or they will take you at the back of the headquarters. That was where they will take you. After they took you there and beat you, then they will return you back. Prison officers, all of them can attest to that. It's not
part of implicating them, but this is what happened.
Mr. Jallo, it is therefore correct to say that you're telling this commission that there was a particular group, a team, that used to commit the tortures and the beating and of prisoners.
Mr. Jallo amunta sila ila kuma yunifrinko kafula soto ntaje me yalon ko jama wala muluti menu kanyin kasolan kolu muta ke bute nyame yalon ka diete tolie kono ke fendindi banda kate bute anu fo ye murundina.
Yes.
I would also like you to repeat them one by one to this commission.
Lafita ite hakilo menu be muta yebe tolu fo killing those
that I can recall,
EBRIMA
Jammeh,
Malang
Tamba,
Jabi.
Can we have his first name, please?
Mohamed Jabi.
They were the leaders, but Jammeh was their commander. And some of their subordinates whose names I do not know. But I know these ones because I worked with these ones. They are the ones they call chief torturers. Because even the prisoners call them by that. And all the people that testify. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Witness, did you hear that?
I heard it.
He too is lying.
It is all false.
Malantamba
and I. Malantamba was my 2IC in the training school.
Malantamba munna 2IC da munno lan kote nu karamoto nu.
When I was deployed to Commissioner of Operations, this was June.
Brian Samba Commissioner of Operations June karokono.
There was no recruitment then. Malantamba also came inside.
jeeto ina manna na mota kotake pour kake kasolanko kantarlati malantamba fana nana.
He was attached to the chief office.
Ya choki chief office la officer je ya sambaje.
And chief office is part of operations, correct?
For chief office mantara operations la karolla.
Chief office and other offices that are within mile 2 there are part of operation office.
Chief office and office kotangol bebe of mile 2 sanzangol kono. Operation bebe wala kono.
Mohammed Jabi that he mentioned here was working on the Malang Tamba.
Ay Mohammed Jabi to men foteng abenun do gola Malang Tamba le koto.
So in
sorry, counsel, let me finish.
All right. Finish.
The said prisoner that he mentioned here, that is Falu.
Kasolanko to men to fojang memu Faluti.
I can remember he was a tailor.
Hakilo ya amuta ko ana amute tailor le matinu karalla le matinu.
And I was never aware that
nana ma kala muta ko inana ya lipale.
Unless when Malantamba tell me that he has a problem with Falu, Lamija and Ramses, that is Soriba Konde, and he beat them.
Funding na bota Malantamba mem fonyeno ko ani ko le ado soronu wala Malanta somebody and Soriba ning Lamija and wala problem soro.
I have never physically beat a prisoner.
Ada found kundingo ananamam kasolanko ananama lipa.
And the other allegation that he's saying that we do take prisoners along to headquarters.
Ay tu mi kota o men fanam fojan ka fo ko kasolanko lu nyinki sambala ngi sambanda korda bato ama fa wala je.
Prove him wrong.
Ka itandala ko amandra tonyala.
In mile 2 prisons, wherever a prisoner is going, he or she must be booked.
Kasoto je ni be kasolanko fintin la selo nyin kono sansan nyin kono je na be fintin la sansan kono fo isa to safe follow.
If these movements were conducted,
ninga tra nyintani ndal ko kenu njele munu.
I will refer the TRRC to go to the previous books and dates.
Mbele fra TRRC yeta na bukol me alon ko ke safe je bundaro je ani lungol nying
and confirm whether Falu was taken out from mile 2 across the road.
Ka jube ka korosi ka jube fo Falu inana ka fintin lebang mile 2 sansan kono ka samba ka tali tambindi manola.
I think that will help the TRRC also.
Njikira ko be TRRC fana mako lela do ko kono la.
Yes.
Are you done with your explanation? Did he say that Falu was taken across to headquarters to be beaten? Did he say that?
Falu mutale ka atendi manola ka samba headquarters kata butije fayo fole ba.
He said in his testimony that we do take prisoners.
Aya fala kuma kan kono le ko nka kasolan ko ngi sambala ngi tendi manola.
He said that I was part of I was with Tamba to beat Falu.
Anunga ya fala kuma kan kono kontenin Tamba benu nyoka na ndolle kafuta nyola nga Falu liba.
I think
all this is false.
I think you should listen to this carefully. In any case, the commission would do that. The commission would listen to it carefully in order to arrive at a conclusion.
Commission ba jubela le ye lamoya la kendeke adung wulubina ajubela le inyanta kamentala.
The witness did not say that you physically participated in the beating of Falu.
Sedo manyim foko ita fango beta le bribe Falu bulipala.
He said that with the case of Falu, he was beaten. You are a team.
Ako ye Falu bute menu yake amunta albebe o kafole kono.
We are
a team.
We are
never a team.
But I'm just trying to tell you what the witness said.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to prove to the witness that what he's saying is false. I was Commissioner of Operation Council.
Mr. Witness, you have to listen.
Okay.
This is not an argument. If you listen carefully, we can all progress together and arrive. We may agree or disagree, but at least we will get to the end of things. Let's play the testimony again of Jumbo. And you would see that he did not say anywhere that you physically tortured Fallu.
Adunye hakilotu yella moy kendeke e ba jelale ko amma fo ko ite fongole bulota ka Fallu lipa ay mem foje ibara moy la ala kuma kan be mumen.
He did say you were part of a team and that you were head of the team.
Ay nyum foko ibe ka fo nyin kono alum ka fo nyin fanan do kulalu be itele muy la nyaton koti ayo fole.
And he named people who worked under you.
Ay molu tolu fo men ye do ko ke ite koto ela dindingulu kono.
When you worked at the training school,
Briedo ko ke karambu nyin toje.
Who was your 2IC?
Jumala mu itele no lankoti.
Malantamba.
Malantamba.
At that time, did you guys work as a team?
Wotembo falbe do ko ke kanne ko kafole maltibang.
We work as a team.
Nka do ko kele ko kafolem.
When you worked as head of operations, did Malantamba work under you?
Biring ibe do ko la nyaton kaya la operations la karola. Malantamba do ko kete kotole bang.
Malantamba work under me like any other officer.
Malantamba do ko kente kotole de ko do kula dolu be yake.
Was Malantamba part of your team?
Malantamba abela do kula kafo kono le bang.
Was part of my officers.
Abelna officer le kono na do kula.
When Fallu was tortured, you became aware of it.
Biriye Fallu tajireya. Inata bua kalama le. Fue mambo kalama.
It was later that Malan told me when he was telling me with regarding to Soriba Konde and Laminja.
Kuala lem tambana ta fonye kuolu keta nyame katabula Soriba Konde la fo Laminja.
Meaning that you became aware of it. Correct?
Wale nyim firenko. Inata bua kalamale.
Yes.
Ha.
Did you know that what he did was unlawful?
Ya lonne bang ate menke wonya ay luale tinya.
I said it here, it was unlawful, sir.
Nga fo janne ko ay menke ani luwa manta.
In essence, the beating of Fallu was unlawful, correct?
Wala mnyinti ko Fallu ka bute luwa tinyalom. Fonte ba.
Correct.
Ha.
And you were aware that it was unlawful.
Andu ibota kalama biri ya fe ko woto luwa tinyale ketaji.
Correct.
Onya.
The beating of Soriba Kande, you knew it was unlawful.
Soriba Konde ila buteo biri bota kalama ite fanga yalla nako ani luwa manta.
Correct.
Onya.
The beating of Laminja, you were aware of it, correct?
Laminja ila lipo inata mwele. Fonte.
Correct.
You knew also that that was unlawful.
Adu yenyin lonko fana mu luwa tinyaleti.
Correct.
You have 3 tortures by members of your team, correct?
Kajire ya sabaketa meni alonko ila umulu ila do kulal men bete koto wolle yake fonte bang.
Members of my officers, yes.
Ko molla mela alonko ala do ku nyollam tonya.
You failed to investigate, correct?
Ima ko kisi fonte.
The reason I did not investigate.
I'm not asking for a reason. The question is you failed to investigate, correct?
I did not investigate because they said this, they render their apologies to these people and they accepted it.
For whatever reason, Mr. Witness, you failed to investigate. Correct?
Counsel, if that investigation would have been done.
Mr. Witness, answer the question. Did you or did you not investigate?
I did not investigate.
Did you punish?
I did not punish because they...
Don't tell me because, just answer the question. 3 crimes, you did nothing about them, correct?
Correct.
Good. Now let's go to other crimes, other tortures that are alleged to have occurred. Let's hear the testimony of Samba Doroba.
Samba Doroba is
Sorry. No, sorry. Hold a second. Let me just get my list. Let's hear Laminja, the first video for Laminja, video 1.
Video following video 1 Laminja la sede yaro kono
Whilst they are fetching the video, answer the following questions. You said you never participated in any physical torture.
I was trying to come on there. Issues.
Well, I told you we would get to the patient. Have you ever participated in the physical torture of anybody?
For ite bulo nene betale momon dim bute roto menu keta mile tu kasokon.
This Raminja and
just answer the question.
You have to listen, don't be too much in a hurry.
You will have the time. Have you participated in the physical torture of anybody? At mile 2
Yes.
Ha.
Now tell us about who you tortured.
Okay, this was one fateful Thursday. Whilst we are on parade, the Director General was addressing the parade. The then Operation Officer EBRIMA JAMMeh, the Chief Officer Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang.
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang
came with a complaint to the parade ground.
Inata molbe parade ke kandamiro nini kole ya koldo na rajeme alonko kole ya koldam
that caught a mobile phone and some drugs.
Ko e mobile dolle murane sira mafengo
in some prisoners.
Anu ya muta kasolan kolle bulu.
When he told that to DG,
bri yo fo nyaton ko e
whilst on parade,
wato men parade la
DG then now instructed them
jeto DG narana kangodi
for them to bring them to headquarters and take their statements.
Puri sinati
them take their statements.
Puri sinati korda banyin to kasoron kolla korda banyin to puri nyininkane nyinkarol ni jabiro sikun itema.
He then instructed the former Deputy Director Yaya Jaju
jeto anarna kangodi anolan kola korda tio nolan kola Yaya Jaju
joined them in assisting them to so that they can go into the bottom of the truth to know how the mobile and the drugs came into the prison. At that point, he also instructed me that hence it's not one person. And it was on Thursdays where afternoon shift officers and morning shift officers do converge together.
And after
parade, all these officers will go home and it will left with skeletal number of staff.
Let
me assist them with few recruits so that they can help them in security. Which I did so. After when these people bring these prisoners, it was Laminja and then Soriba Konde was part of it. Initially, I bring the recruits and then sorry to the Deputy Director that the recruits are here. And then he instructed me, then you can peg the recruits so that they can watch, you know, so in case if anybody want to escape. This was what I have done. I left back to the training school. Sometimes I came back to know the progress of what they are doing. I found Laminja was being questioned. Deputy Director was seated.
Deputy Director Cordatio Nolanco Siring.
Then Operation EBRIMA JAMMeh was seated.
Member Martin and Dokolan EBRIMA JAMMeh Siring.
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane was seated as well.
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane afanambe nun siring.
Lamin Jaban too was there.
Lamin Jabang atafanambe nunje.
I can remember these names.
Nilla molding hakilo emen muta.
When they were asking Lamin Ja,
tembo mena benun Lamin Ja nyinin kaka.
Lamin Ja said he found a drug on the ground.
Lamin Ja ko nyin sira ma fengo nyinga ya tara bankoldo.
He was not trying to cooperate with officers there.
Andun jeto amam pare nu purani officers all purani nyomo.
That was the time the deputy director said, if you don't want to tell the truth, give him some strokes.
Wo tembolem wolem korratio no lan ko nyinga na narna kamodi ko tuma nin atara Lamin Ja amam pare pur animu anale nyomoy woto ali kuluro la kan.
He should tell us the truth because drug issue and mobile issue is too much in Mile 2 now.
Fasi to nya fo nya katun drug ko ning mobile ko ning abina kan sia kan ba le kaso ko to jansayin.
They can assist us
andu tellem molde membe ma ko enola
so that we can have ways to stop these drugs and mobiles coming
isa agency silo so to pour kanyin ku sifal nyi mem sira ma fengo ni mobile ko de insa bandambil no ako nyato.
He instructed the recruits to
anarna kamodi recruit sol la
put him on the table.
Pour ya landi tabulo kan.
This was in my present.
Nyin ketam fango kunni o nyala le.
Then the recruits were beating him.
Recruit sol tarta ka lipa.
And then he confessed and said, Deputy, I will tell you everything.
Jedo anarna so ako deputy welem kordatio no lan ko mbe fango be folene.
They leave him.
Inarna bula.
That's the time he said, the drug and the mobile was given to him by Soriba Konde.
Anarna so ako droko nyi wasira ma fango nyi mole adi ala men ika fa Soriba Konde.
Deputy instructed the former operation to bring Soriba Konde as well.
Kordatio no lan ko nyi narna kamodi pour Soriba Konde fanang isanati.
We Soriba Konde came.
Soriba Konde nana.
He was also asked.
Anu ya fanang nyininka.
He said he don't know anything about it.
Rate men fa ataman ka ma londi sota ko nyinto.
Deputy said, Ajed, if you don't want to talk, put him up.
Jeto fanan kordatio no lan ko nyi narna fa ko ning ata fanan man so ngala landi tabulo kan.
As well,
o fanan ata farana karola.
Beaten.
Ata fanan narna lipa.
Where I was sitting, I
take
a chain from one recruit and I also give him a stroke. He was allowed down. And then he narrated that the mobile phone was with him at number 7 cell in security wing. He was with the phone when he saw Wali Kor. He was an officer with prisons. Wali Kor was working at ESOS. Screening officers. And he was on his routine patrols. As soon as he entered the security wing, when Soriba Konde and Lamin Ja saw him coming, they ran into number 7 cell. And then the said officer followed them there. He said before the officer will and enter through the gate, the door, they managed to throw the mobile phone through the window. And when they threw the mobile phone through the window, it was Pio Annabi Jammeh who took the mobile phone and went away with it.
Pio Annabi Jammeh atele mobile on tombo aning mobile on nata.
This was Soriba Konde's part of story.
Soriba Konde la karola nyina mkuo nyinda mensata.
And then all their statements were later taken.
Inarani la kumakono beta safiroto.
Yes.
That's the end.
Right?
Yes.
So in all this thing, you just took the leaf and you gave one stroke. And after that, you earned the title of chief torturer. That's what you want us to believe?
Andu nyimbe kono buterobe kekantumo men ite yarota mobulu sinya kilinne ye nyimbute mobusa sinya killing wo sinya killing wo dalilu ya sabu ye kuma tajire nyaton ko.
Council, out of the recruits when they were beating them, I took the cane from one of them where I was sitting and I also give them some strokes.
Kay council wato mena liñ recruit sol bitarta ñi lipaka mfanan wulta wolto siran nga pipe nyinta waranto liparla nyinta nga sinya killing ngali sinya killing.
This person was Laminja.
Yes. Hold on a second. So now you have moved originally from no involvement. You have nothing to do with torture. Just hear me out. Then you move to, I took it, I gave one stroke. And now you have moved to some strokes. Why don't you just accept, Mr. Witness? Just hear me out, hear the question. Why don't you just accept
saying
that you participated in torture?
Follow.
And not compound, not increase the problem. You have done it. The honorable thing to do is to accept your mistake. Confess to the commission what you have done. So, just hear me out. Okay. Show remorse, and then maybe you would be considered for amnesty. Speak the truth, Mr. Witness.
Saying lafta yetonya fo ko follow e ko idama tara lipar lalu kono ibuka liparke e man liparke. Inata boto inata eko ibe liparola tumo men na ye yaro ta mobulu ye liparo ke sinya killing saying inata boto eko ye yaro ta ye liparo ke sinya amunta saying bari lafta menna tiling ye to nyafo men keta yewo fo adunin aketa wo nyama ye to nyafo jang commission nyatilingula wasite makoino le sinin samo yamfoye keye ka fole amnesty si yamfano ye silola ko nyimmari lotale ay to nyafo ko lo be larin wole nyama jang lafta o dalilo wole koyima pour si lo ye to nyafo
council, I am on oath.
Council ngankali la jannembe diamula.
Mr. Witness.
Selo.
When you said here that you did not participate in any torture, you were under oath, correct?
Yes. I was
answer the question. You were under oath when you said that. Yes, you were under oath. Yes. When you said you took the stick or the whip, you beat only once, you were under oath, weren't you? And when you said moments ago that you took the stick and you beat several times, you were also under oath.
Yelli par danta kele mola be membute kan o fana yatarle ye kalifu ka pare.
These are two prisoners.
What I am trying to say to you is you have said different things here.
Mbe lafita yeme mfahamu
while
yokuma fo janne sinya saba menu bota nyokon.
Council, and just
you need to also ask aloud me. Two prisoners here. So I mentioned here one stroke, and later I mentioned, I beat 2 times.
Okay, so now
it was with Laminja.
Listen. So now you have accepted that you have beaten 2 different prisoners. Correct?
The same day?
Yes. It is getting better. It is getting Mr. Witness,
yes.
May I advise you once again?
Okay.
And I will ask you the question. And just be truthful for once. And we end the agony. If you continue at this rate, you would come across as a person lying.
mbitung isinake kuti ko mole muitati meye kuma soto balofu.
And it would be more problematic.
And wotumo koleyabe la falalde.
Speak the truth once and for all. And then it would be. We have told you this is not. It's a truth commission. And no matter how you hide or wriggle out or dilly-dally, we will get the truth out.
And
I ask you the question again. Did you participate in the torture of Soriba Konde, Laminja, Makodu, and Derek Bright?
For Ima Betale, Soriba Konde, Laminja, and Derek for Ibe Butela Tumena Ima Betaleba.
I was aware.
The question is not whether you were aware or not. The question is, did you participate?
Nanyininkaro munyeti ko mafo foi botakala made menyininkawala nko fo ifanan bulo ma beta de wo tajiri yatu.
I participate in between Laminja and Soriba Konde.
Nda bulata Laminja ni Soriba Konde la butiri watol.
You participated in their torture.
Ima beta wo la liparotol.
I participated in beating them.
Nda bulata ila liparo kono.
And that beating amounted to torture.
That beating was purely done to have the truth out of the way they get the mobile phone and the drugs.
Liparo dalilo beta ta nata wala minte pour ka to nyaso to bulu ka fo. O mobile oni o sira ma fe woni ya soto nyadile.
Initially they were insistent.
Follow dlanu ibe balandine nu.
Oh, the deputy director suggests hence that they are insistent.
Let the
recruit put them on the table and beat them. And me too, on that anger, I beat them.
You know what you have just said is the classic textbook definition of torture.
You
inflict pain on a person with a view to elicit information of that person.
So these prisoners confessed, and then we follow up whatsoever they said, and we see they direct us where they hide, and then we have seen it.
Okay, council nyim kasolan kol ni fangol sontale ye tumi menna andi fangol nata na tambi mol nyato kata nyim fangol bondi mabo damento.
But that is precisely the point. You tortured them to accept. That is precisely the point. That is unlawful. Mr. Witness, when you came to the TRRC, we asked you questions, didn't we?
That's true.
And your statement is all untrue. False. What you gave us was a lie, correct?
Council, the statements that I gave was right. With regarding to Laminja and Soriba Konde, I was trying to explain the way it started until the You did not understand me. You start saying that I am lying. Explain in details.
And
this was exactly what I wanted to say. What I denied when you were asking me was
mbalanta men tembo men be nyini kala wala nyinti ko
that the officers who are calling me as chief torturer.
Kasolo men be kasola kanji ani kasodo kula do kan kuma chief di par la bal.
Where I denied.
Just stop there a minute. Be careful what you say. Our entire conversation was recorded. Be careful what you say. Leave it at that. You gave a statement, correct? And I told you I did not believe your story, correct? We did not beat you to give us what we believed was the truth, did we? Correct?
That's correct.
Because the law protected you from being beaten. The law also prohibited us from beating you. Soriba Konde and Laminja, they have the same rights like you. What gave you the right to torture them? It was unlawful.
If I may come in, based on the instruction from my deputy director, that they are not trying to tell the truth. That's what angered me, that the issue of mobiles and the drug inside the prisons. That angered me as a prisoner. Going into the prison, going about in the prison or dealing mobile phones and drug with prison officers. And I know this will deter their rehabilitation. And I equally understand that in dealing such a thing, they are not prepared to go back to the society as a good person. And equally, that will be a failure to us, to me and any other prison officer. Let me
ask you a question on that. And therefore you thought it was right that you beat them to submission and you beat them to becoming good people, to be reintegrated into society. You thought that was your responsibility?
Puru ye song ye kumafo ite lafta mena wole munyintiko ye bute nyina kama puru sinin samo ye kemo kendo luti jamaa kono fodum wole muila do kote pur ka wole bute ke konya.
No, that was not my job to do that. I beat them out of anger, as I said.
Okay, let's move on. So the first time you gave a statement, when I told you I did not believe your story, I asked you to go and finalize the statement, correct?
Take
a look at this document. That is the statement you first wrote, and then you made changes to it, correct? Take a look at it. Go through it, you would see that you have scratched certain parts of the statement, correct? Correct?
I've seen it, yes, correct.
That was the statement you first did, yes. And you made changes. And then you finalized this statement by signing the final version of the statement, correct?
My counsel.
Check the signature section, the second to last page.
Ajube signature ketadaming lero membe kaitilera labango nokan.
Yes, this was the last statement that you give me before I enter in this room here.
Yes, and that is the statement you signed.
And Willem Kumaka
was the statement I signed.
Thank you very much. And you would agree that in your finalized statement, there is nothing in it about these tortures that you participated in.
Andu ila nyim kumaka laba momente ya sayen. Kuma kilinte ulukono me ya itende ko sonta ko ye tajire yakele. Ate okono.
True or false?
Tonya fo tonyan.
In fact, you castigated those who testified against you as liars, correct?
Inata molu kajafi. Meni alon ko CDRO kijan yela kumofo. Ikolu mu ulol leti.
These people, those against me here,
Meni CDRO janka kantonye.
The way they say it,
ya fonyameng.
And actually what happened was quite different.
Okay.
That's why I asked them, it's false.
Okay. Let's read out from the statement. That's paragraph 9 of the statement. And you said, with regards to the allegations made by Soriba Konde and Laminja that I tortured them.
Ye nyimfoko kumakangulu tumirolu meni Soriba Konde ni Laminja ya foko konge tajire yale.
I believe every God-fearing inmate
lata lako mo womondin kasolankolu menu mo alanya silanna luti.
An officer at the prisons can honestly testify
and kasola doku lalu me ya lonko be kaso kono doku ala tilingu kan kasede ya roke
that I do not have the heart to torture any inmate.
Kontama ngani soto purka hani mo kilin tajire ya menu mo kasola nkoloti.
I do not say this to promote myself
manyim fo purka mfang jaide
or try earning a good name.
Wala purka kata katodi ma soto.
But the allegation that these guys are making, these guys are asking me today, was the same I was asked in 2017 by the police. Leading to me losing my job as prison officer. How can I choose inmates out of 400 inmates and decide to torture them simply because they complained of poor diet? This allegation is false and baseless. I can attest that these inmates, Soriba Konde, alias Ramse and Laminja, deal in cannabis.
Soriba Konde kafome Ramses and Laminja amunta sira fenjulo lemuiti.
And are always flouting the rules of the prisons.
And
any officer that tries to get on their way is framed, subsequently discharged or imprisoned.
Menno lafta nyililondi la tonya kang ike kalamile andu ni mete mari fangotumi asekeno ye bondi do kola.
And listen to this.
Ila mwenyina.
I have a strong belief
lata la bambandinke ko
that they made this allegation of torture
ye nying tumirolu fole kafo tajire yamen aketa
out of hatred for me.
Konante ya dronne ya kendi ya fo pro ntela karola.
What you wrote here is false.
Council,
this was based on Laminja and Soriba Konde's issue.
Is
that, you know, I am the chief torturer, I am the one who is bringing prisoners to the headquarters and be beating them. This incident happened once.
The allegation by Laminja is that you tortured him.
Lamin jaye tumiro menko awala minte ako ya tajire yale.
Do you now accept that you tortured Laminja?
Accepted
Play the testimony of Laminja. Play the testimony of Laminja.
When we got to the headquarters,
Kana Laminja la sedearo le bondi.
they told me to sit under the tree.
Mr. Ja, sorry, explain where the headquarters that you're referring to is.
Mr. Ja, wahno linga wahno na headquarters bi ban bor la nekke.
Headquarters opposite David Colley, opposite mile to Central Prison.
The headquarters is David Colley's office, which is opposite mile to Central Prison. When they took us there, they asked me to sit down. I sat under the tree there. They took Makoru inside. When they took him in, not long after, I heard his screams. He was being beaten. Not long after, Sergeant Cole came to me and called me Laminja, and I said yes, and he told me come. So he handcuffed me. He handcuffed me. After he handcuffed me, he removed one piece of cloth, put it over my head, and tied it. He held my hand and pulled me. I followed him. They opened the door and they put me inside. I took a step in, took a turn. As I took a bend, they carried me. When they carried me up, they placed me on a table. They beat me up for a long time.
Mr. Ja,
They brought me down.
when you say they were beating you, what were they using to beat you?
Blackjack.
They were using a blackjack. When I took that turn and they carried me up in the air, placed me on the table, beat me up and brought me down, they removed the cloth over my head. That was when I saw EBRIMA JAMMEH. He was having a blackjack. The one they call Pio Javan. He was having a blackjack. Pio Fadera. He was having a blackjack. And they asked me, who gave this man the cannabis? And I told them I did not give it to him.
Sefla, deputy director.
Sefla, the deputy director, he told them in Mandinka, let him put him up again. And they put me up again. At that time, they had removed the piece of cloth over my head. And they started, when one raises up his black jar, it will be the other one who will be hitting. And they will be like that.
Mr. Ja, who is, you said Jammeh. What is the full name?
EBRIMA
Jammeh. Was he known by any other name?
Chief Torturer.
Thank you very much.
You may continue.
Thank you very much. You have heard the testimony.
I
heard it.
Is he lying?
He's lying by calling me chief torturer.
I know that you find that title apart from that title.
This incident happened one.
Hear the question. Apart from that title, is he lying in his testimony about what has happened to him?
The other one that he was lying that, you know, I beat him several times. I beat him only once.
Did you beat him? Like this?
Yes.
Do you realize that just by sitting there, You have participated in torture.
I have accepted that.
And if you lift the stick just like this and you do this, you have participated in torture. Do you accept that you have tortured Laminja?
Yes, I said it here. I accept that I beat Laminja.
Just answer the question. You also tortured Makodu.
For that of Makodu, I did not beat Makodu.
You were present.
Makodu's presence, then when they were beating Makodu, I was not aware. Then I left back to the training school.
In between the beating of Makodu and the beating of Laminja, it was basically simultaneous, one after the other.
Laminja la butero ni Makodu la butero ni ajube ibe nyono male kabula nyono ma keta nyono ma wale nyama.
Makodu was beaten. After Makodu, they came and brought Laminja.
Brio Makodu lipale mo kola lom inata Laminja nati.
When Makodu was being beaten, I was not there. When I came, that's the time Laminja arrived there.
Mr. Business, this is getting extraordinary. That is not true.
Council, that is true. When I arrived, that's the time Laminja came, and I sit. And Deputy Director says he is not trying to tell us the truth, put him on the table and beat. And I also beat.
That is perfect timing, isn't it? Yes. You see, earlier on you said you were seated there when they went to fetch Laminja. Now you are telling us that you arrived when Laminja was arriving.
Council, when I arrived there, that's the time Laminja came in.
So what you said earlier is not true. That you were seated there when they went to bring Laminja. That one is not true.
When I arrived there, that one.
Answer the question. That one is not true.
That one was not true.
So you lied.
I arrived there and then
answer the question. On the first one you lied.
That
you were seated there when they went to bring Laminja. That one is
I did not arrive together with Laminja there, Council.
Getting confused now, Mr. You just told us a second ago that you arrived as Laminja was arriving and then you sit down. Previously you told us you were seated there and they went to bring Laminja.
But follow to ibe satara la tumomene nyine foko ibe sirinjele I wulta itata Laminja kamanang kanati.
The two versions cannot both be true.
Nyin kuma fulo lubete keno la tonyati.
Choose one.
Ilintombo.
I told you that I do go back to the training school and come back.
Yeah, la ngai fo ne ko birin sita je waro men nguta je ndata kara monyi ndo murtana. Waro men murtana
when I left the training school coming back,
birin boda kara monyi do kana.
I arrived there, that's the time Laminja came.
Tariya ring ke mfurata nyamen rong Laminja fana ya futandi.
So the first version, that you were seated there when they went to fetch Laminja, that one is not true.
Amunta ila satara foloto ko ibe siring jele biri itata Laminja kam woto sai o manke to nyati.
When I arrived, I do sit. When I sit, that's the time Laminja came. I was not standing, I was sitting. I arrived and sit and Laminja came in.
Mfutata nyamen sira nyamen rong wolto tembole ni Laminja fana mfutata. Bara wato nsira leo foka.
You want to have your cake and eat it, I would give you the opportunity. I would leave it at that. I won't ask any further questions on that.
Ite lafte fansun cake letala yadomo. Ntete tambila nyato, ntenyi ninkar kela silang mbabula la wolto.
How about Derek?
Derek la kumokodu.
The Nigerian guy.
Nigerian konyi. Derek Bride.
Derek Bride.
Yes.
Derek Bride was brought when I was there.
Derek Bride you not let tembo melambe sirinje.
Did you participate in beating him?
No, it was the recruits that beat him.
Nimu molle melango kasalanka do kula le men dunda do kasula do kura kutake ikafme recruits wol wolle dabula dal liporo.
So you chose to beat these two, Laminjai and Soriba Konde, but you chose not to beat Derek.
Sai ya nyala tombonne. Purka Laminja anin Soriba Konde lipa bari imam pare purka Derek lipa.
I felt Laminja and Soriba Konde were not trying to tell us the truth.
Injele ko Laminja anin Soriba Konde wol man pare purka to nya fa molie.
But by the time you guys finished beating them, they had already told you the truth.
Bari wato me ye pare bute rola hanfali pareta wayatra eto nya foye.
Correct?
When we put
correct, answer that. As at the time, by the time you finished beating the two of them, they had already confessed. Correct?
When we start beating them, that's the time, Laminja told Deputy that Nalen Wadega.
Yambo menange kuma se ke liba o wato lem Laminja o kuma o kordatio no lan ko e ko mbeto nya folalien.
Laminja said he was beaten 3 times.
Laminja ko ya bute
sinya sabale. He was put on the table 3 times.
Andu sinya sabale ya landi tabulo kanka lipa.
O manke to was false. O manke to nyati.
He was beaten once.
Ya lipa le sinya killing.
We start beating him, he said Deputy Harlan Nalen Wadega.
Biringa kuma se ka liba walto ko kordatio no lan ko barunga mbatu mbeto nya folalen. Amanke sinya sabade ya.
And Soriba Konde?
Soriba Konde dum.
Soriba Konde too was beaten once.
Soriba Konde fana yali pale sinya killing.
Okay. But both of them had to be beaten to confess, correct?
That's true.
And you participated in their beatings because they did not confess.
That's true.
But Derek also did not confess before he was beaten.
Derek was not beaten by me. He was beaten by the recruits.
You see, Mr. Witness, it does not really matter whether you have beaten or not. The fact that you were there, your recruits participated in it, made you complicit to torture, and made you guilty of torture. You agree with that?
That's correct.
So, in fact, you have on that day participated in 4 tortures.
It was 3, Council.
There was Makodu. He was tortured.
When Makodu was being beaten, I was at the school. This is what I said here.
Your recruits were there. And they participated. Therefore, you are responsible for torture. Correct?
Council, in that settings, I also have my senior man.
Your senior man was also responsible for his own four tortures.
Nani?
I was present when all this, I was there when these people were beaten. That's Laminja. And Dennis.
And in Dennis.
But Makodi, when they were beating Makodu, then I left to the school.
But Makodu biri ibe wali pala watu ntata karambo.
And also, in addition, your subordinates carried out 3 other tortures inside the prison.
And who are those?
Wallam Jumati, Council.
You forgot already? You remember the torture of Falu? By team?
They are not my team.
They were your subordinates working directly with you, correct?
Like any other officer.
You just told us they are not my subordinates, and then you turn around and yes, they are my subordinates. These are people who worked directly under you, correct? They carried out the torture of Falu, correct?
That's what they told me.
They also tortured Soriba Konde.
Correct.
They also tortured Laminja. So at minimum, there were 6 tortures for which you were involved in, directly or indirectly.
Amanke ko nyimbe ibulo mabe ta jele barila mabe o dolu fon bulo mabe ta dolu fon bulo mabe barila lotan kamalo.
Correct? You agree with that?
Correct.
Sonda, correct.
Are you still surprised why you are called chief torturer?
Woto silang fo hanim be nyi ye terenne munana ikoy mu tajire nyaton kolti.
I am still surprised.
Council.
I was going to leave it at that, but I'll ask just one more question. Did you tell the police that you participated in these tortures?
Until the time that I was called at the police, the questions that were arose on me with regarding to Laminja and Ramses, I denied it at the level.
Did you tell the truth to the police or you lied to them?
I, based on the Prison Act, under Section 65, I denied that I beat them.
I don't understand. On the basis of Section 65, you denied that you beat them. What does that mean?
At the time, I have the belief that based on Section 65 of the Prison Act, I did not torture these said prisoners.
Let's break it down. Did you tell the police that you participated in beating these prisoners?
No.
You lied to the police.
I lied to the police.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. No further questions.
Thank you very much, Council.
Mr. Chair, perhaps I should just put in the 2 statements just for completion of the record, the first statement that is edited by him to make changes, and the second statement which he signed and finalized. And that should be Exhibit 133A and 133B. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, request granted for that. And thank you, Mr. Jammeh, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Mr. Jammeh,
one small point that I just want to raise. We have heard these past 2 days testimony in which officers came here to lament about the conditions in the prisons here in the Gambia.
Do kulalu men mo kaso kono do kulalti na taja iwasita bake kolo belari nyamin kaso bungo fango kono.
Poor and inadequate facilities.
Amunta jorango lumenu bije anin ko lumenu bije do kola karola iman siroke.
Bad food.
Domoro mambetea.
No risk allowance.
Bukalijo allowance la memu kolea kolu allowance oti.
Started gaining some sympathy for all these things.
Da amutata puru ka miraro ke nyinko la fo bala fasi sotoje.
And then today we hear a culture of torture in the facilities.
Na takuma moy me yalon ko wolem adoti menketa tajireya adoti wodinkirato je.
And one aspect of it that even horrifies me more than anything else is you have said yourself here, Mr. Jammeh, that recruits were used to torture.
Go. Ye mo kutolu leta meni alon ko yeta do ko la kutake pour ka mo lu tajireya.
These are people that you are introducing to prison service in the Gambia.
Yilmu mo leti meni alon ko albe dundi kan kasola do ko la Gambia jang.
And you introduce them through torture, beating prisoners?
Andung alia adatini tajireya la ka kaso konon ko lu bute.
It could diminish that sympathy for no allowance, bad facilities, we are not getting this, we're not getting that. Why send them to an area that has a very distinct culture of torture and abuse?
Andung wo barolu ulisa kendino le balafa mensi sotono purka makoiro di kaso bundala asiwa balafa turo fa no le purke dundi koluto meni alonko wole tata ke adoti memu tilimbali anin tajireya adoti.
Where the recruits confused that the first time you come to the prison, you are being taught to provide them a distinguished service to the Gambia, that you are being given a whip to beat them prisoners. How did they react?
Ya jeko ila duo ko damu tadula ma fangola iye dundi mune kono wolem ke dundi kolto me yalon ko wolem tajire ya siloti wo mukuleti me yalon ko tanya to sain ko mole moti me yalon ko do ko la karola abo fana mutinyaro da dolete.
I'll leave you to respond to these points before I turn to the commissioners if they have any questions to ask.
Mbe bulala ye jabiro ko wala karola janning commandant commissioner be nyinin kala.
Commissioner, that is true.
Commissioner ko mutonyaleti.
Initially,
follow
the involvement of the recruits there was to help other officers of security. Should in case a prisoner want to escape, probably they can help. Now, their direct involvement was based on when the deputy director gave an instruction that let them beat. That's the time they took and beat.
What
I realize and I understand as a recruit on the training should not have been exposed to such a thing. And then equally, I have regret involving the recruits into beating prisoners. And I equally regret myself for not controlling my emotions, not controlling my anger based on drug and mobile. Issues with prisoners. I also beat. I deeply regret that now. Yes.
The last witness, Lantombong Tamba, now you both saying...
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Malantamba. My apologies. Apologies to Lantombong. You both indicated that you resorted to torture out of anger. Again, what are you telling the recruits that come in, you get angry, get a whip, and then beat them prisoners up here? How did the prisoner, again, I just want to know how the recruits reacted when they saw that thing.
Kamfale ya kendi malantamba sedo men bota janibina anita fanga na sede yaro albe nyimfo kamfale ya kendi aliye nyimbaro ke aliye menketeng so sila wo recruitolo mo kutolo menu dunta do koto kutake so amunda wole mnyindi ko alna sila ngoto woliaje ko kamfale ya libulanyin woto ni wol fanalu nang yo sila kilimuta woto asekeno wo kamfa kilimlo bina wol fanalu bulala anyonglu kala kasokono.
Council.
Council.
Chairman, that's quite true. That probably, the mistakes that we have done, the recruits may also be tempted to do such things. But in this case here, when this incident happened, and before the recruits were passed out, there was a kind of space. There was a space. There was a time between the incident and the time they pass out. There was a period. Okay, during this period, I understand it with them. And I realized my mistakes. And some of these recruits, I personally talked to them. And show them that it is wrong to beat. Though you have done it because you see me doing it. Though you have done it, you see the deputy director asks you to do it. It is wrong. Yes.
Thank you. I'll turn to the commissioners on the left. Do you have any questions? Commissioner, Imam Jallo, please.
Imam Jallo, can you
Witness.
Shadow.
Yes.
I am very much some of this at this afternoon.
Makamulu dolu fata jangyen tilibula wolo keta nyetere makubaldi.
I want clearance as to how all these things happened. Was it because of the influence of the executive authority known in this country? Was that what influenced your actions to beat people with impunity?
I
want you to clear that point for me.
It was my own responsibility here. Like I said here, most of these prisoners, I have a good relationship with them. And then equally prison officers. But initially when this issue of mobile and drug came in, and it was existing time to time, we will had that, you know, they caught a mobile phone or a drug inside the yard. So I felt that it's just too much, that more prisoners will be dealing with cell phones and then the drug. It was based on that anger. That's why I joined in. Initially, I thought probably beating them that will help for them to change in dealing with the drug. That's the issue. That's why, you know, I beat them. And I have deeply regretted of beating them. I will also have this opportunity to ask for their forgiveness. They can have it in their heart. Especially Laminja and Soriba Konde.
Surtout Laminja and Soriba Konde be dani la polisi yamfanye.
Yes.
Thank you. This was precisely what counsel was trying to get you to do. You took him through 2 hours of almost another type of torture just to get to that point. Now you're making it. That's a good thing. Any questions from the right or from the left? Commissioners? No? Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor, please.
Mr. Jammeh.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Jammeh,
well, what puzzled me is I couldn't understand when you would have been wise. I recall you invited or you were met at your office by Malang Tamba. On the occasion of torturing 3 inmates. I quote from yourself saying you advise him not to be doing it because it's illegal. And you thought that was reprimanding? Expecting that he would not repeat it. I thought it would have been someone else that would have done it and you correct it rather than yourself.
Yes.
What's your comment?
Okay, thank you. With regarding to my own self, this was way back 2015. Early part of 2015.
2015 followed la.
And this period, I was at the training school. Okay. With regarding to Malantamba, this was after I was redeployed to the operation office as operation commissioner. So it was two different things in different year.
Yeah, Malang told us here that it was common knowledge within the prison that you were supposed to, if you are supposed to punish, you should not give more than 12 lashes. I wonder where you have 3-4 people exchanging beating. And it will be still less than 12 lashes. I want to believe you were beating indiscriminately to any number.
Yes, I believe the beatings were more than 12 because different people. I don't count it.
Yeah, okay. But this time round, you said that was when you were at the training center.
When I was at the training school.
Okay. You said you beat only 2 of them. One of them you gave the number. You said Laminja only once. Only one stroke.
Yes.
What about Soriba?
One, it's in regards to the Vision 2016. About it, where did it originate from, and what instructions were you given, and by whom?
La ye femfonyeje abota mintole aning ye ya marijumanyo detail aning ya tamandi nyadi.
I think that may be an exaggeration. That was never. That has never happened.
Sorry, what is the exaggeration? Can you please be specific?
That Vision 2016 memo.
Vision 2016 kaitoti.
So are you denying its existence, or the fact that you actually were the one that circulated the memo and called the prisoners in to tell them about the memo?
Amunta ibaso so kanne kaso tontale binyin kamala ko ye prikaso lankulu kumandi ka foye fodung aketa nyadi.
This is false. This has never happened.
So all the witnesses that testified to that are lying, basically.
It's a lie.
Okay, the second question is, prisoners were denied food and medication during Ramadan 2016. Could you also tell us about that? What was the reason behind that?
Jara rolale anin domoro tuta sunkaro kono.
Ramadan 2016?
2016 sunkarokono.
I was not aware of that. I don't remember that.
Sorry?
I can't remember that.
Were you working at the prison then, Mal 2?
2016 I was there.
And what was your position then?
2016, which month was this?
I don't know when Ramadan was. I can't remember but it was in 2016 during the month of Ramadan.
Ako tumo aketa 2016 sunkarole kono.
2016, this June to December, I was the operation.
You were the operations?
Yes.
So you would have had knowledge if food and medications were to be withheld from prisoners?
Where?
Anyanta bole kala maleko niye kasola nkolu bali domoro ning jara role anyanta bole kala male.
I'm not aware of that.
I leave it at that.
Thank you. There are no further questions. Mr. Jammeh, if you have concluding remarks to make, please proceed to make them now.
Saying Mr. Jammeh, wairi nyini nkardota koma. Niite fanang ila kumu iba kumfala kumakanglu menula. Oto ten yo kumakanglu fo.
Thank you, Chairman.
Baraka Chairman.
My conclusion remarks will purely be seeking for forgiveness from Laminja and Soriba Konde. I'm asking them to have space in their heart. And forgive me. And equally, I have also forgiven them. And I will also say here that we equally have some difficulties. With regarding to our salaries. Since 2017, our salaries were stopped. And it's through these salaries that we also take care of our families. We find it very difficult, together with our families, as far as the stoppage of the salaries is. I will send this appeal to the Director General of Gambia Prison Services. Consider it and give us our salaries. And equally, I will apologize to any individual within the prison services, both prisoners and officers, that I may, in one way or the other, offend, knowing or unknowingly. Let them have it in their heart. And forgive me. And if in any way they too has offended me, they did not know it, or they know it, I have forgiven all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma, for those remarks. This brings us to the end of our proceed.
Mr. Chair, I just have a little something to say before you close.
Yes.
It's just, pardon me, I should have coordinated, but it's about the inmates in the prisons. While the Commission is doing everything in order to ensure that rights violations would stop in the prison,
Nimukuleti membe dending kasolan kola kola meni alonko ebe kaso kono puru ila nyanto la tinya dalu la kokama.
The Commission is doing everything to ensure that the prison is reformed.
Commission be la kato dango be ke kanne kaje ko falingo ye ke kaso kunya la karola.
That rights violations would stop.
Ko wonyanta tinyalu ayedang.
But it's also important for prisoners to behave properly and in accordance with the law.
Abare akumayata fanang ko kaso konon kolu ye mennu sorong ifanalu simma nyake ma nyamenning luwa nin sartolu tata nyola.
The law allows for prisoners to be punished when they violate the law.
Luwa ye nyin kango dile ko isi kaso lankolu kuluno le niye luwa tinyake.
So let prisoners not see these hearings as a license to misbehave and not treat the prison authorities properly or seriously.
Woto kaso konon kolu ye mennu sorong ikana nyinje ko sayin ye laisino sotole puruka kurun yaluke wala ka tilimbali yalike ka kolu samba kaso kono doku lalu kan menu ni luwa mantanyola.
So this is a two-way street.
Amunda nyimu sila fula kuoleti.
Prisoners are expected to behave properly and in accordance with the law.
Njiko be kerin ko kaso lankolu ibe memmenkela isa kending tilimunin tonya ka menni luwa tatanyola.
Thank you for indulging me, Mr. Chair.
Inumbara yesilo mendina chairman.
Thank you very much, Council, for that reminder. And we are going to conclude our proceedings for this afternoon and this week. We will meet again Monday morning, sharp 10 o'clock. And you all have a very nice weekend. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much.